Now we will be sending it to Tyler with the national weather across the area.
Thank you very much, Dave. And I tell you what, one word that sums up the entire weather across the country right now is quiet. We have a moist action going on in the east coast of the United States. The Midwest is dry, and in the west it is very, very hot, as Ryan Allis just alluded to. But let's take a look at the current surface map out there. Warm front with a low pressure system sitting right down there in Tennessee right now, bringing about the system of showers all up and down the entire coast right now, as you can see, just lined up with showers all along that front. And I'll show you in a moment down to the south, there is a cold front associated with this. It's bringing it a little bit chillier down for those folks in that area. But for temperatures out there, Caribou at 59, 60 over in Boston, a little bit warmer at DC, 75. So they are seeing some of that rain, and we'll be continuing to see some of that rain heading into tomorrow for the Tuesday over there. But as we transition to the Midwest right now, beautiful conditions. You cannot complain. You got to go outside and enjoy this weather. You don't get this weather very often. It's going to be like a week stretch of beautiful weather across the Midwest. Beautiful, dry weather. So that sun pretty much sums up the entire picture there. High pressure in control right now, so it is very, very beautiful outside. And take a look at temperatures out there. 65 over in St. Louis, 66 in Kansas City. Denver sitting at a very nice 82 degrees. And behind me here, 60 over in Chicago right now. So they're getting a little bit chilly over there, but not too bad as far as that. Nobody's getting any rain right now at this moment. So as we transition into the south right now, they just got over that system that just passed through. As you see, that is the lingering clouds associated with that cold front and that low pressure system down there. So they are going to be experiencing some drier weather down there as high pressure moves in from the west. And right now down there you see New Orleans, 79 degrees, and down there in Orlando, 76 degrees. So beautiful weather down there too. They're enjoying it as well as we are. As we take a look at the final stop in the west, it is hot. High pressure and control there. Beautiful conditions there, but like I said, very hot. Los Angeles set an all-time high record today for temperatures of about 113 to about 117 today of all time. So that's pretty intense down for California. Actually, all of California is very, very hot. A lot of places broke record heights today. And taking a look out there, Las Vegas 101, 91 in Los Angeles, 82 over in San Francisco. Just hot up and down the coast right now for those folks, but well, this is low humidities out there. Take a look at National Next. I'll get out of the way here. This is the activity up along down the coast. Otherwise, behind me over here to the west and in the Midwest, it is spotless and beautiful for that matter. And as we take a look at the 6 to 10 day temperatures, it will be warmer out to the west as you see, and then behind me once again, cooler out to the east. And then for the 6 to 10 day precip outlook, moist along the east coast once again, but then as we come over to the west, it is dry once again. So for that, I will send it back to the desk with Dave.
So definitely a cool and wet pattern out over the east coast and warm over the Midwest over here. We'll be back with the answer to the trivia question right after the break. Welcome back to Size Eyes on the Skies, and now we have our answer, your answer to the trivia question that we posted before. What is the greatest amount of rain an area has received in one 24-hour period? Was it A, 18.98 inches, B, 73.62 inches, C, 183.75 inches, or D, 9 inches? And the answer is B, 73.62 inches. And now we will be taking it over to Sam with the weather across our state of Iowa.
Well, thank you, Dave. Well, folks, I'm going to be doing your Iowa weather segment. And, well, there's not a whole lot to say about Iowa weather right now, except it's calm, spotless, and beautiful, just as we heard from everybody else earlier in the show. So right now we're going to take a look at our current conditions. I'll just move out of your way there. And it is 70 degrees. Our dew points are at 46. Humidity is barely even, in fact, no, it's not even there, 42 degrees. And our winds are out of the west-southwest at 12 miles per hour. So obviously it's just great conditions out there right now. And then as we move on through, we're going to take a look out at Iowa as a whole. Spotless, as I said. Temperatures are 72 degrees in Fort Dodge, 73 in Carroll. We get down south. Creston is at 66 degrees. And as we move over into the western side of the state, eastern side of the state, 68 degrees in Marshalltown, 68 degrees in Pella, and 68 in Sheridan. So again, beautiful temperatures all over the state. And as we zoom out, now as Ryan had said, there's mainly high pressure dominated area over in the Midwest. So I mean, temperatures and everything else is just wonderful outside. As we can see, far eastern Iowa, Dubuque is 62 degrees, with Cedar Rapids at 66 degrees, and Davenport is at 64 degrees. On the far western side, we have Sioux City at 78, a little warmer over there. Mason City, just to my shoulder, is 70 degrees, and Council Bluffs, it is a nice 73 degrees. Absolutely gorgeous all the way around. Our low temperatures, however, getting chilly out there now. 42 degrees in Sioux City, 45 in Council Bluffs. Let's move over east and middle of Iowa. We get Des Moines at 45 degrees. Mason City is at 35 degrees. Dubuque over there, 37 degrees. So it's 30s now, folks. It's getting cold out. We need those jackets. Our high temperatures we saw today were 72 in Mason City. Des Moines was at 70. Waterloo's at 71. And as we get far east, we get a little colder, 64 in Dubuque, 68 in Davenport. On the very far west, however, as you guys can see, 80 degrees in Sioux City and 73 degrees in Council Bluffs. So right now we're going to take a look at our current service map, and it's fall weather out. That's what this tree represents. Everything's starting to turn. The first day of fall was last Wednesday night, I believe, is when it started. The Thursday was the first full day. Hope I said that right. As we move over, you can see the other graphic. Cool, beautiful out, sun. Everybody loves this time of year, right? And right now what we're going to take a look at is the wind pattern. And as you guys can see, it's just gusting here. It's coming from the north, bringing that clear, dry air down, cool, dry air. Not a whole lot going on this day as we move through. Again, we get this high pressure system you guys can see out in the Midwest. It's just dominating, doing nothing but bringing these nice, wonderful temperatures down from the north. As we move through, the winds start to shift back. They'll wrap around. We're going to get that southerly wind as we get that high pressure moving off more towards the southeast. Again, just beautiful, beautiful temperatures in Iowa right now. Let's look at our forecasted temperatures. We have in Quad Cities, we have 59 degrees. Kirksville is going to be 61. As I move off to the side, oh my God, I'm so out of it. I'm sorry, guys, I don't feel very good today. 71 degrees in Sioux Falls, 68 in Omaha, and we're going to get 63 down in St. Joseph. And as we keep going through the night, they're going to drop down to 56 degrees in Sioux Falls, 58 in Oklahoma, 50 in St. Joseph. And on the eastern side of the state, we're at 47 degrees in the Quad Cities, and Kirksville is sitting at a nice 48. As we move even through colder, we're going to get 44 in Kirksville, 43 in the Quad Cities, Rochester behind me, 56. Sioux City was hitting 46, and Omaha was hitting 55. So we're going to keep moving on faster. As you guys can see, we're just going to warm up temperatures for tomorrow. We're going to look at tonight. Our forecast is mostly clear. It's brisk. So everybody needs to grab that coat. Don't be walking around too much. You're going to get cold, and our winds are going to be out of the north from 5 to 10 miles an hour, 51 degrees. And then tomorrow we're going to see, again, mostly clear and beautiful skies, winds 5 to 10 out of the north, and 69 degrees. So everybody's going to be loving the weather out there tomorrow. Everybody needs to have a good time. As we take a look at the extended forecast, Tuesday, mostly sunny, 69 degrees, low 45. Wednesday, 75 degrees, low of 52 degrees. And as we move on in through the week, temperatures stay about the same, 72 degrees, low stay about the same. And just gloriously, we finish out 67 on Saturday. So again, I can't emphasize this enough. It's going to be a great week out there. I promise.
Well, if it's not, we're going to come after you because you're going to be the one responsible for it since you did Iowa weather. But no, it definitely looks like a beautiful week. Definitely a change from even Saturday. And I mean, it rained 3 days last week, and it was an awful week. But yesterday was a good sign of things. Today was an even better sign of things.
Yeah,
so.
definitely a nice contrast to what we saw last week with all the clouds and dreary weather.
And it made parking hazard. I didn't go to the game, I had to work, but I'm sure it made parking pretty hazardous down at Iowa State because of the fact that it rained so much and the parking lots, it kind of was very soft in those grassy areas. So at least they'll dry out now. So
it was a gigantic mess down there, believe me. I was at the game, but it turned out well, Cyclone fans. We won. We won. It was about time we had a win this year, too.
So we're going to wrap it up for tonight. For Tyler, Ryan, and Sam, I'm Dave Zabansky, and thank you for watching Size Eyes on the Skies.